How you going, guys? Welcome back to another update. Well, this is a kind of a. I think this is going to be the last update for this car. Had a wee change of circumstances in the last week. I've been offered a job back in Australia in the mainland. Got Tasmania this time. So, reluctantly, I'm selling this mainly because I put so much work into it. I know how clean a car it is now and how clean it was before. Like, apart from the minor bits of rust in it, the back guards and the few little bits and pieces in the doors and stuff like that. I've had it for so long, and I've been to over to Australia and come back and had it in storage. But unfortunately, this time I've nowhere to store it without putting it somewhere and paying storage. Only because my father sold their place and no longer has his 9 metre by 24 metre shed. He's got a 12 metre by 12 metre shed. But when you put a 9 metre by 24 metre shed into a 12 by 12, you can guess what happened. It became very full very quick. So unfortunately, I've got nowhere to store it. I will buy another one in Australia or another Valiant, and I hope to find something in good condition that I don't have a lot to do to. I don't mind to do a paint job or something like that, but I've spent so much money on this, and I'm not even going to get close to what I've spent on it, unfortunately. Mainly because if it was a complete car, it was running and painted and all on the road, I'd probably get close to getting my money back for it, or I'd break even, if you know what I mean. But unfortunately, because it's it's close to being ready to paint, but it's another couple of coats of primer away, and maybe an extra couple of coats in some trouble spots, and a few bits and pieces like that. And somebody's still got to buy the paint. They're going to buy new window rubbers and all that sort of stuff. So that adds up. So it drops the value, even though it's had a lot of money spent on it, and there's a lot of brand new parts. But so what are we about? 2:30 now. So in about an hour or so, there's a guy coming to have a look at it, and I've got about 3 other people interested in it. So I'm not going to have any problem selling it, which is a real unfortunately, I don't want to sell it, but it's a bit of a shame for the circumstances. Like, just got nowhere to put it, and I don't want to have to spend thousands of dollars worth of storage to house a car. If I was a bit more further on with the build and I had it a lot further back together, I probably would have tried to store it for a wee while and maybe exported it to Australia, and finished it off over there. But it's just without if I'd had it painted and I could start piecing it back together properly, I probably would have kept it. But it's just I would have to leave it outside at my father's, or he would have to leave one of his vehicles outside. I don't want to have him to leave his vehicles outside either, because it's one of those places where it's just unfortunately the summer here has just been real crap, and it's heading towards winter again. So it's just like, if I had the money, and I could afford to ship it over there straight away, it probably wouldn't cost quite so much of a problem if it was a bit further on. But unfortunately, that's circumstances. I'll get another one over there. I think generally they're probably a little bit cheaper, dollar for dollar. And the money's better over there. And hopefully my partner can get a job over there as well very quickly. She's been talking to a few people in the area that we're heading to, and she's already had some half-buy offers, come and see us, we should better do something for you, just with, with the bits and pieces that she's doing. So unfortunately, guys, this is going to be the last that you're going to probably see of it, and this is, in an hour or two, it might be the last I see of it too. I can't see it disappearing today, but I'd say the guy will be back within the week if he buys it to pick it up. I don't know. I just can't see him taking away today in the rain. Um, with being in the state it's in, with no glass in it and prime and all that sort of stuff, if he can get it back on a dry day, he'd be a lot, be a lot more sensible. Otherwise, he's getting that with surface rust everywhere and have to go backwards, which would be a real shame because it's so close. So we'll leave it at that for this stage. I'm sorry that I haven't had to be able to finish this. It was a bit like the last project with the trains in Australia. But if I, get so close and get so far away again, I never thought I was going to sell this thing, but I never thought I was going to get offered this job in Australia. Yeah, and there's a couple of other circumstances here that have, sort of pushed me towards the idea a bit quicker. I'm not happy at work, and a few bits and pieces like that. So it's given me that bit of extra shove, I suppose, to take the opportunity instead of sticking around and seeing what happens over here, and hopefully my partner gets a